What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, he just said he was gonna come. Okay. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Ships Podcast. Each and every Monday. Let me put the ticker up so y'all can know who to follow on here. All right, y'all know we do this 7 to 9 p.m. on each and every Monday. At the bottom you see that little ticker. That's all of our ads. I still didn't change mine. That's all of our ads. Make sure y'all go follow those, okay? On Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or YouTube too. Okay. So we wait for a couple more people. I'm just letting them in as they come or whatever. And thank y'all for joining today. I know it's gonna be some people that's gonna be a little late, but that's all right. As far as viewers go, we gonna resume the gift card giveaway and all that on the 2nd of June. Okay. We gonna have a bigger gift card for you, or a bigger prize, or whatever you want to call it. We gonna put you on the wheel. We gonna have more money for y'all. It's not gonna only be $25. Okay. It's gonna be up there. All right. So hold on, we got somebody coming in. Here go Chase. Rayo Chase. This is actually our special guest. So it's Chase. Okay, so you Chase on here. Okay. What up? What up? What up? What's going on? How was y'all weekend? How was everybody's weekend? How was y'all Mother's Day?
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to everybody.
My weekend was good. My Mother's Day was good. I am at a resort with the kids. So, hey, everybody.
I pretty much chilled out. Chilled out. What did I do yesterday? Chilled out. Me and my friend rode around. Shit. Had Mother's Day. I mean, drank a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I had a gummy, she had her smoke. Hey, there we go. Nice Mother's Day if you ask me. How was it? How was y'all weekend? Y'all eat anything good? Y'all see anything good? Movies, people?
Hey, did y'all see Sinners?
No, I keep hearing about that. My brother keeps saying that it was a good movie.
I liked it. I did. I really liked it. And it's a movie that I was going to see.
It was okay. If you look in between, that's what I'm trying to see it as far as.
Okay. All right, y'all. Well, without further ado, we're going to get right into it. Thank you very much. I appreciate your life. Let me get a straw too, sir, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get right into the topic, y'all. This is a controversial topic. And y'all know how we do. Oh, let me just let y'all know. 216-412-1537. If you want to call in, text in, voicemail in, voice call in, you always have the right to do so between the hours of 7 and 9 p.m., okay? So we will respond to your texts, your calls, and your scenarios or questions. Always know that. I'm sorry I gotta be this way, y'all, because I know y'all can't see. I gotta be this way because of what I gotta put on the screen and stuff. So I apologize if y'all can't see me for real. So like I said, 216-412-1537. Y'all can ask a shipper. Y'all can, ask the whole panel, whatever you want to do. Okay. Relationship questions don't have to always be about your man or your bitch. It could be about your work husband, your work wife, your side bitch, your side nigga, whatever you want. We're unbiased here. Now we ain't gonna give you the response you want probably 98% of the time, but you're gonna get a response, all right?
For sure.
All right. So our topic is, thank you, ma'am. Topic of the day, would you be in a poly relationship, and what are the main factors, and why I should have probably reworded that, but what is the most important things in a poly relationship that you would consider to be like, hey, this is make or break me, or this is what would make me want to, or this will make me not want to, things like that. That's a huge, I know people in polys, and it's huge out here. Like, people are doing that for real, and nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it, but a lot of people do. What's y'all opinion? What's y'all take on that? Would y'all do it? Would y'all not? What's that?
If I had to say so, I wouldn't do it.
Okay. And by the way, I'm sorry, y'all. By the way, Chase down, he's our special guest this week, y'all. I'm so out of sync this week. It's crazy. But he might be with us again in a couple weeks. You never know. But Chase is our special guest this week. Thank you for coming, sir. I appreciate you. But you said you would not do it?
No, I wouldn't do the poly thing. There's too much bullshit that comes behind it. I tried it before, and there's a lot of distrust in it.
Okay.
But if I was to do it, long as it's open, respectful, and reciprocating. Like I know we have mentioned like shit. What you mentioned in the meeting yesterday? Like what's the main parts of a relationship? And I know a lot of people would say communication, but I think reciprocating is.
Reciprocity, yeah, it is. If it is for sure. Because I ain't about to be giving you head and you ain't give me none.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's one instant. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
So no, I feel you on that. I do. All right, what's y'all takes on it? What,
man? So,
lady?
Polly. Listen, I'm all for the shits. Okay, I'm all with the shits. All right. I feel like the first thing you gotta have is understanding, right? And I feel like this is in any relationship, but especially in a poly, like, what are y'all in it for? You know what I'm saying? Because the whole point is y'all all three love each other. Like, y'all in it for each other. It ain't just him with two girls or her with two guys. Cause shit, that's a thing too. You know, y'all got what y'all building for. Like, I think a lot of people associated with just the sexual part and not really the whole building and foundation of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially for a man, like if you in a situation where, you know, you dealing with two women the same age, around the same age, and say one want to have kids, one don't, right? One don't mind dealing with kids and helping raise them, but they don't want to push them out. That's probably a good situation right there. Everybody getting what they want and don't want at the same time. As far as the man in a situation too, though, you know, being a leader is a thing, but also, you know, connecting with women that accept your leadership is a thing too. You know, as a leader, you need to be able to understand like who is really receptive to what you putting down and who not, who really own what you own and who really not. Because a lot of times we try to fit a square peg in a round hole, and then we wonder why it ain't working out. So I'm all for the shit. So I ain't gonna even lie. On top of that, it's a lot of women. It's a lot of y'all. Listen. I figure like this, right? As much as people run around here sharing baby mamas and baby daddies, this shit shouldn't be an issue.
You said poly shouldn't be an issue because it's a lot of women out here.
Because
it's like 7 men, it's 7 women to like 1 man, I think, in the US or some shit like that.
That's 15. 15 to 1.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Well, that's a lot of women too.
A lot of people share baby mamas, baby daddies. What's the difference?
Unfortunately, I'm sharing my baby father.
I mean, I've been sharing mine since we was married. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been sharing that motherfucker for 20 years. No, I'm just playing. But no, I feel what you're saying, man. I do. I mean, I'm not against it, man. But I just know one thing. Don't tick me off when you say something crazy, because I'm already not a whole like, oh, I just like a woman around my man type thing. I think I might be I'm not against it for other people maybe, but for me, I don't think it will work out just because of how I get pissed off real quick on what another bitch say to my man. I don't know. And I know we all together and you my sister wife and all this, but fuck that. You're my sister wife. You're my sister. So I don't know. I don't think it would actually work out for me. I think it will only be a sexual thing, and that's it.
I'm on the car, baby.
That's it. No more. Because I don't want you around all the time.
I'm down for it. I think the more the merrier, and it doesn't really always have to be sexual. It could be just as far as a household, cleaning up, working, cooking, taking care of the kids, blah 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 blah. I think the more the merrier. I do think that when you go into those kind of situations, you do have to have rules. I don't want to say rules, boundaries, and you have to have a clear understanding. Because if you don't, I do feel like lines could get crossed, and then you could have a mess.
True. That's probably like the most open. I mean, you have to be open. Like you just have to be with y'all have to share everything. And then the whole here come marriage and stuff. Oh yeah, that's a lot to me.
Man, sharing is caring. What's wrong with you? Don't gotta share everything. Like everybody got because every person is different. So in my mind, each woman is gonna have specific stuff that they're gonna want to do with me, just me and them. And that's cool.
That one thing that they're gonna want to do together with you is gonna be my problem.
I'm saying that we can find a way though. Like, see, I feel like this. Sometimes ego, insecurity, and greed plays a part in how people perceive common ground and what they willing and not willing to agree to. Because I feel like this, like we only get one life, right? Mm-hmm. Time is subjective or relative.
It's my 10th one.
I would say in this instance, subjective and relative is one and the same, right? You use time the way it best fits you in your life. Your favorite stuff that you want to do, you're not going to be able to do 24/7 out the day. You got other stuff in life you want to do. Okay. You got other stuff that, I'm about to have to switch phones too. You got other stuff that you want to do. So in the time that you doing your other stuff, why you tripping on what else is going on? You know you're going to get filled in anyway, for the most part. Or you already kind of know, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, being in the know shit matter. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what his name is, but it's a guy that I often see on Instagram, and it's him and 3 women, and they always talk about how they go on dates. Like he takes each one of them on dates by themselves, and then they go on collective dates.
Oh, I know you're talking about that young guy. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, and so I think, like I said, I think it has to be an understanding. It really has to be an understanding, because if it's not an understanding, then it's not going to be good. Nestle, what you think?
I'll have to say I agree with Cupcake on this one. I don't mind a poly. I'm not into women, make that clear. But like I told y'all before, I don't mind watching. But yeah, more the merrier. I mean, 8 incomes, babysitters. I mean, it sounds good to me. Sometimes I don't feel like fucking and cooking and cleaning. She can do it. Sounds cool to me.
Tag, you're it.
Lucy,
Your
that's
turn.
why I can't. I'm too selfish. Lucy Lou had, I feel her. Yeah, no, I get that too. Like shit, Tag, I feel it. I just don't. I think when it come down to, see, I'm very specific with my nigga. Like, if we all having sex, and you come on her instead of me, I'm gonna have a problem with that. You know,
I don't mind. That turns me on. I like when I'm out with my man and he's looking good and bitches be all. I like that.
No, I'm talking about if you have an orgasm on her, in her, if you finish with her, I'm gonna have a problem. I'm petty like that. That's what I was talking about.
No, I don't mind. Please finish with her. I was tired 2 minutes ago.
I'm just petty like that. I don't like that. Like,
did you just say you upset that you had to watch her get off? Is that what you said?
I mean, some people like that, some people don't. I mean,
I don't mind. It's like live porn. I love it.
And trust me, I like seeing people, like that's a fetish about. I like to watch. I like porn, but I would love to see that in person. Like I like to see people have sex. I just do. I've always liked that. So yeah, I just think like when it's me and my nigga, and then here come this sister wife to my son. Yeah, I'm off of, I'm fresh off my period. I want you to, do all this, bitch, get your ass out of here. I'm just not. I don't know. I'm not against the idea. Maybe because it's more than just, sex is not sex is not the only thing to poly. Like, yes, it's probably great and all, but that man's supposed to be like the everything. The provider, the king, the sorcerer, the protector, the everything. And a lot of people don't get they just think like, oh shit, I got 2 or 3 bitches in the house and this is poly right here. No, it's not.
He got 2 or
Well,
3
I have
bitches
a
that can't call not one for him.
No,
Not
yes, I'm
one.
supposed to be able to brag. Hold on, fuck that.
I mean, you can brag or
I got
whatever,
2
but make sure you bragging with them acres of land outside.
Right,
And
that's a terrible brag.
the fact I ain't gotta work, the fact that my kids ain't gotta want for shit, the fact that all these 85 kids ain't gotta want for shit.
Now, I
They going
do
to
have a
charter
problem
schools. Oh,
with.
you gonna have that money, my nigga.
Now, I do have a problem with men who want that and they can't
Right, they
afford it.
can't do it.
And I'm not against us all working together, but I'm also not into taking care of no man or no woman for that matter. I'm not
With
taking
one, much less a poly.
It's different to help somebody, you know, in relationships. We all have a time that we down. We all have a time to where we might need the other person or need whatever. I'm good with that. I'm okay with being a team player, but I'm not okay with it always being on me or on the other person. I think it should be a group community effort. I think that I do see people in the comments saying that, you know, they can't do it because they're selfish. I understand the selfishness part of it, but I also have to say that I really love the fact of having more than one of me. You know, for my own personal household, there are some days that I'm at football practice and track practice, and then I gotta go home and cook dinner, and I gotta make sure everybody done did their homework, and I gotta make sure everybody done took a bath, and I gotta make sure, you know, that's 10 different things. What if it was another me to make sure that some of those things were taken care of? Now, the way that I plan my life, a lot of times I have dinner ready by 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and I'm real good with the crock pot, so I plug that boy up quick, fast, in a hurry, and add everything in there. But what if some of those things could be alleviated? And then also, let's not forget that, you know, we're in a different era here. You know what I'm saying? And there are a lot of people who cheat. Why cheat? Why cheat? Let's just all bring it to the table. Let's all work together. Let's all get on one accord, and let's make everybody have a great life.
She said no, right?
I mean, it's
I know.
the men that's up here. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all do that when well, see, y'all don't have a poly relationship, but still, why do y'all do that when a woman's bisexual in a relationship? Why do y'all cheat? Or not y'all, but why do men tend to do that?
Why is the sky blue? We'll never know.
If I had to give an explanation for that, you're just not satisfied, or either a nigga just for real, just don't know how to be complete. I think if a nigga cheat on, what's the point of being together if you're gonna cheat on somebody?
Because they want their cake and eat it too.
No, it ain't no sense of being together then. We might as well be friends, fuck partners, or whatever the fuck then.
I think a lot of people cheat because I think that things were okay at one point in time, and I think that they lack different things. I also think that sometimes cheating is more emotional than physical. I feel like sometimes I think that we as humans can be selfish, and if a need is not met, they feel like, fuck it, I'm gonna go over next door to Susie, and Susie gonna meet that need. That's my personal opinion.
You are exactly correct, because when I cheated, it wasn't for sex. It was because I couldn't get a conversation out of this motherfucker, or I couldn't get something out of somebody that I was looking for. I didn't never cheat because of sex. It was more mental, verbally, and shit like that. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I have cheated where it did lead up to being sexual, but that's because it grew into that.
But most of the time, men don't cheat right off the back for sex. That's not the case. It's an emotional thing. It's a mental thing.
I don't agree with that.
Now there are some men who are.
I don't agree with that.
Okay.
Women, we cheat on an emotional level. Men just cheat just to cheat because they dick is hard. Like they don't give a fuck about a bitch for real. Us, we probably already knew the motherfucker and already built with them, already texting, talking, already know the motherfucker for real. Building a relationship without even having a relationship with a motherfucker. We move off our feelings and how we feel as emotional creatures. Men don't do that. Men are just fuck because they want to fuck.
I think men are emotional too, though, in some instances. Not
But
all
that's
of
the
them.
thing, though.
Some
They
of them
are, but
are.
they're not allowed to show it. So they got to be these tough
That's
men
why they
all
have
the
to
time.
hide it. So that's
Yeah.
why I said what I said. So I wasn't saying it like that. I'm just saying that a lot of times a lot of men do not show their emotion, and they not going to even vocalize their emotion.
That's true.
And so I do agree with you in that aspect that sometimes they do cheat just because they have a penis. Okay, cool. But I also feel like sometimes it is emotional for them, but they're not going to admit that. Ain't no man gonna lay up on your stomach talking about he cheating because he emotional and lay there and cry. No man's gonna do that. And that's because of the way that the world is.
Well, Mariah says she don't agree with that at all. I'm not sure. Mariah, were you talking about whose point of view were you talking about?
I think she was talking about me when I said that I think sometimes men cheat for emotional reasons.
That's shame.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to be emotional, Carl Thomas, you get the fuck out of my life. How about that? How about that? You get your ass gone, because in all actuality,
Carl Thomas.
I've had it. I am 42 years old, and I wish I would get cheated on. Like, have a good one, dude. Like, we're not doing that no more. I think, okay, question for y'all. Do you think men, or I'm pretty sure they do, or women, whoever, people cheat in poly relationships that go out of their poly and hit up a old fling or something?
I think so.
They probably do, but shit, that's a lot. I ain't lying to you. That's a lot. Hell, if I already, and then I also seen her say if you in the poly, you can still have to cook, clean, putting the kids to bed after work, which I understand that. And she also said, just because I do that, a lot of people won't. Let me tell you something. I'm one of a kind, and I say that to myself. I toot my own horn. I don't need nobody to toot it. The things that I do for my children, and I probably can say this about the two of y'all too, but the things that we do for our children is way different from what most women are doing out here. And I can look and I can stand 10 toes down. I do way more than most people do. And I'm told very often, like, you do all of that. I definitely do all of that. It's really important to me. Being a mother is very, very, very important to me. That's number one. Number two, I do think that, for me personally, after tending to, let's just say a guy and a girl, after tending to his needs, her needs, and the kids, going outside of that cheating, I ain't got time for it. That's too much for me personally. For me, that's too much.
That's a lot.
Hey,
How much sex do you want?
Can I ask y'all women a question based off a comment you just said?
Yes.
How come men have to respect everything that y'all got going on, but women have a hard time? Like, see, I got custody of my daughter, so when I tell a female I can't come right now or I ain't available, it's a problem. But niggas got to respect females' time, but y'all don't respect niggas' time. Can y'all give me an answer for that?
I think that's the woman that you're dealing with. I think some women,
Thank you,
that's the quality, that's the caliber of woman that you're dealing with. And also, you have to understand too, sometimes women can be selfish at times. Yes, we can. But I also think it, like I just said, it depends on the woman, because if I meet you out the gate, if me and you met at the gate and you like, listen, I got custody of my daughter, she's so-and-so age, I can see you as much as I can, but I really take being a father is very important to me. So I'm not out at night. I like to be at home. I like to make sure she has things that she needs, blah, 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 blah. That's a conversation that we've had, then I should be understanding of that. And then I guess once the relationship goes further, I should insert myself and I should incorporate myself, or you should incorporate me into some of the things that y'all do together. Whether it's us meeting out to dinner, whether if she's involved in a sport, you give me her schedule and I show up at the sporting event, whether you introduce me, whatever the case may be. So I think honestly the caliber of woman that you're dealing with. Because no real woman is going to have a problem with you telling her, this can't happen because I'm with my daughter.
Yeah, who if a bitch saying that, then let her go. Kick, bitch, have a good one. No,
Yeah.
that's a absolute deal breaker right there.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't give a fuck
It's
if
always been a deal breaker. They always say I ain't got time, but besides work, 60, 70%, 80% of my time is dedicated to my daughter. So
I
my
will
free
say
time.
this though. I will say this, and I hope no one takes offense to this. I do not believe, and I know somebody's gonna comment. I do not believe in giving your children all of you, and let me tell you why. I do deserve that your children deserve a piece of you, but I feel like they should be treated like an accessory. Why? Because children get older, they decide to live their own lives. You, as a man or a woman, you can be like, oh, I've given my whole life to you. And then they get 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then they decide to do whatever it is with their lives. And they've forgotten about you. And you, as a mother, as a man, as a person, have forgotten about yourself. You've lost yourself because you've given your all to your children. And then now you have nothing left. I have friends right now who don't know what to do with one child because I gave my whole entire life to my child, and my child went away to college and forgot about me. Another friend got 2 kids. I've given my whole entire life to my kids. One of them don't talk to me. The other one downstairs in the basement depressed. That's a lot. And so I do believe in taking care of your children. I'm not saying don't take care of them. I'm not saying that, they're not important. None of that. I just feel like we all have to learn how to categorize people in our lives, not just our children. That go for our parents, that go for our siblings, that goes for our spouses, our friends. You have to know how to categorize people, because if you don't, you'll be hurt in the end. You'll be very hurt.
Pink went to California for 1 year.
I
Ain't
definitely
one day that little nigga ain't called me every day.
I was just about to say, I think that got to do
I'm
with their
sorry,
parents.
but I'm giving my absolute hand, foot, neck, and heart, and soul, and liver, and asshole to my kids.
Facts.
I'm not saying
sorry.
that you shouldn't. I'm just saying that you should save a piece for yourself.
The piece is there. It's just
I'm saying that you should have some to
secondary.
yourself, because have you ever heard people say that they don't know what to do now because
No.
their children I have friends like that. They don't know what to do because they've given their children their whole entire life, and now they don't know what to do.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I won't get into that. But that's very interesting.
They have terrible life managing skills.
I would have to agree. Because
terrible life managing skills, because the same time my daughter got her plans for going to college, I got my 5-year goal set too.
And you mentioned the word accessory. You mentioned the word accessory, Cupcake. That's actually very interesting that you say that, because a lot of people do that. And I think that, look, you have.
But you've seen me. Okay. You've seen me as a parent, right? You've seen me parenting.
And I commend you on every. And look, so no shade, but you need a piece of you somewhere in the beginning. Of the first, you need that. You need to get up and go do whatever you're gonna do in the morning. Like, get that out the way then, because child, you got 8 of them babies. You hear me? So it's like that. I know it, and that's coming from. I have 2, so it's like, yeah, they older, they 16, 19, but. Like yesterday, I know they was gonna give me a Mother's Day gift, but they never forget about. I ain't seen one child forget about their mother ever, man. I've never seen that. That is interesting. And the fact you say accessory, that's crazy to me.
That's crazy work.
That's crazy to me. An accessory. What are they? What are they? A keychain?
I don't mean.
That's crazy. That was a crazy work.
She did lose me there.
I don't know. What you say?
Maybe it's not the best word. The
my life revolves around my child.
Man, when I tell you,
I make my schedule off her. I only got one. I got one shot.
Yep.
She got to be the greatest.
No, God, for real.
I only got one shot, man.
Yeah.
But you know what? I do agree with you, like saving a part of yourself. But me, my daughter is my life. Like I do everything to make sure she good, because I don't know when I'm gonna leave this motherfucking earth. So a lot of shit. A lot of shit that I do is for her. Now, when I get my little free time, like now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Put up his question. Somebody
Oh,
asked
my
you a
bad, y'all.
question.
I was on the wrong thing. Hold
And
on.
the
It's a
question
lot of
they
people
have for you
commenting.
is, do you use your daughter as an excuse to get out of doing something with your partner a lot? That's the only reason I could see someone having an issue.
Huh?
The person said,
No,
do you use
Oh,
your
they talking to
daughter?
Shay.
Lucy Lou, yeah. Do you
no,
use
I
your
don't.
daughter as an excuse to get out of doing something with your partner a lot?
I
No,
would.
because no, because if I say I'm with my daughter, I'm with my daughter. I don't use her as an excuse. If I don't want to come out tonight, I'll just tell you I don't want to come out tonight.
I want my daughter. Call me back.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. I don't gotta say. I really don't have to say shit. To
right.
be
I don't
honest
owe
with
you
you,
an explanation. If
but
I say no, no.
I don't owe you nothing. But see, I have that much consideration for your feelings that I'm saying, hey, with my daughter, I hit you back. You know what I'm saying? Maybe tomorrow, next day, whatever. And if you got a
Mm-hmm.
problem with that, then you need to kick rocks now.
Yeah.
That's just
And
that on that.
We have another comment from Just Me. Poly and cheating is wild activity. That's a lot of juggling and even more emotional shit to have to tend to and keep together. And I agree with
Dead
that.
ass,
Like
bruh.
I
Dead
said, that's
ass,
too
bruh.
much.
I'm
If I'm
with you. That
already
shit
got to
is
deal with two
retarded.
other people and then I'm cheating on top of that, oh no, that's too much.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
that's just greed, son. That's just greed.
That's a lot of pressure.
You on all the snacks, huh?
Yeah, I know. I got the 2029 snacks, 2022 snacks. I got this year's
I don't know
snacks.
why I can't add it to
Maxed out,
the.
huh?
I got a
Yeah,
problem with.
and people was leaving a lot of comments. The last show, they was like calling me, complaining, like she didn't read none of my comments. She didn't read any of my comments. It was quite a
We
few
gonna
people.
get to your comments. We gonna
Wait, on
Oh,
here?
okay, my bad. So here I am. Y'all ready? I got another one.
Yeah, go ahead,
They
because I
actually are
can't.
coming in
This
pretty
is what
fast.
meal is for.
So here's another one. It says personal opinion. If poly is entered into them, I have to let me read it first, then say it because sometimes people have typos. So my bad. So it says personal opinion. If poly is entered into, then whatever your expectations are, especially financially, should be self-sustainable. In that instance, no one has the opportunity to take away, but can only offer some sort of value, freedom, unity to the situation. But that's only for people who are emotionally intelligent enough to understand that concept in its foundation.
That's just me. Just me
I
wrote
agree.
that. Didn't he?
Yes, just me wrote that.
I
Just me
think
also said
Nino, stop.
poly should also absolutely be purpose driven. It's only for the point of appearances. Everybody involved is lost and can probably should never be found by the people who have / serve a purpose to themselves and others.
That part. Listen, don't.
hey,
Blind can't
uh,
lead the
I'm a little
blind, but even
lost.
it's
that
hard
person
for
made
the
a
seeing
valid
the
point.
blind.
They got
Antonio said a lot of people aren't built for that.
They really not.
Facts.
I think
I
see
know
only
I'm
my
not.
YouTube comments is coming through. That's the problem. But yeah, thank you for I think no, keep doing it because I need help with that because
Okay,
only my
Lucy
YouTube
Lou.
comments coming through. My bad.
Lucy Lou, I see your comments. It says
Yes,
just
I see
because
Lucy.
you would do all okay, I talked about that because she already said just because I would do all of that. She also Mariah, I think Mariah said she didn't agree. I'm not really sure which part you didn't agree with because I'm sorry I had to go
That
back
was
to respond.
yeah,
To
That
that
that.
was
was
way
yeah,
earlier.
That
that was way earlier.
definitely
Oh
built
yeah,
Well,
for that.
those are the comments. I
That
So
caught up.
out of the
I
whole
built.
chat, are y'all because I know I'm not. Are y'all probably built? Because I'm not.
Definitely poly built. I ain't poly ready yet, but I'm definitely built for it. Like
Hell,
character wise, just like how I move, how I lead, that's intact. It's just some other shit I gotta get together first. But as far as just who I am, definitely built for that. Plus, I'm allowed to handle for one woman anyway though, because it's a lot of shit I'm into. It's a lot of shit I like to do though. Just what I'm saying, just period. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different topics of conversation I like to have. I'm very intellectually.
Oh, how did I know?
You know
How
what I'm
did I
saying? Like,
know?
so a lot of women don't, a lot of women, not there. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's cool, but sometimes I don't want to talk about it. I just want to chill and kick it. Sometimes I want to talk. I want to have some meaningful conversations. So I think
Right.
for me and how I move and how I am, like, it's definitely spaces out there where I can find the balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm cool with it. I ain't gonna even lie to you. From the way my life is shaped out, that's probably my only answer. Okay.
So since we the only men in here right now, let me ask you this: are you acceptable to a poly relationship where you got two women, but your woman asks you, "Hey, I want another nigga though"?
So
I knew
I've
that was
thought
coming.
about this.
I knew that was coming.
Sign me up.
I've thought about this.
Stop.
Okay. In my
Where's the dotted
for
line
me
at around here?
personally,
See, I ain't built
for
for
me
it.
personally, I
Where's
feel
the
like
dotted line at around here?
I feel like that depends on how long we've been in this situation and how it's going. Because I'm gonna say it like this. You know, if us three, you know, been in this situation 5-6 years, you know what I'm saying, we done built shit, it's a well woody why, then I probably wouldn't trip, to be perfectly honest. Because I'm a
So you
firm
gonna
believer.
live in the house? I just want to make sure I'm
So what?
understanding. You're gonna live in the
Hold on.
house.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm about to say I
Okay,
probably
my
want to trip
bad.
because for one, you only get one life. You only people.
Who
I
keep
feel like
telling you that
I
we
know
only
what
get
I
one
want
life?
out of a
Jeez,
situation,
you
right?
said
I'm
it
not
one more
greedy. I know what I want and I know what I'm looking for.
This
So
nigga on
as
his
long
fifth
as I'm
life
getting
already.
what
He
I'm
talking
looking
about to get
for
one
and what's
life.
going on, all the rest of that's going on ain't.
Right.
My mama had a saying: you can't miss what you can't measure. Which means I'm about to be mad about something I wasn't there for. That shit ain't interfering with what I got going on. Everything's still cool. Then what the fuck? I'm in the house with two women. I get to do what the fuck I want, how I want, and my shit going. Why would I be? Why would I not believe at some point one of them, if not both of them, gonna say shit? I might want to. Okay, listen. Then you need to go on like a cruise or something. Don't bring nothing back. Go on a trip or something. Don't bring nothing back. But in this city where we at, and it's we ain't doing that. But going out there and you know, do that. Because guess what? You still a person. And I want you at your happiness. So sometimes people don't understand that. When you love unconditionally and you want to see a person happy, you think about the greater good versus whatever your personal immediate sentiments is. You know what I'm saying? But that's a different conversation too. That's just where I'm at with it.
Hey, I gotta commend you. You a strong brother. Because I ain't built for it.
This
I
nigga
was
said you gonna live in a house with another man sexing you, ladies, while you in the next room.
I ain't built for it. That's why I would never ask for a poly relationship, because if the tables turn, would I be cool with it?
No, not at all.
Not at
I
all.
don't know a lot of men that's cool with two men. Like you, like your girl have another man and then you. I've seen it on Facebook and stuff like that, but I can count on one hand in my
I don't
lifetime.
see how. The way these niggas be killing each other over bros, y'all niggas might as well be in a relationship together. The fuck?
Well, yeah, unless everyone is having sex with each other, and that's including the men, then I don't see.
No.
Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
just
whoa,
don't
whoa,
see.
whoa, whoa,
I
whoa, whoa.
can see a world where a chick is with two dudes and the dudes ain't gay. I can see that. Like that's I can see that.
Living in the same house.
Yeah, I can see that.
Fuck that.
So one
Fuck
dude gonna
that.
be reading the newspaper, drinking coffee in the den, while the other one banging her out, and then you like, go ahead, your turn, bro.
Man, them niggas, and man, listen, this my logic, right? It's dudes that know they woman, they wife cheating, and they never leave. So what is the difference? I don't understand.
The difference is that you're living with another man. You're just living with another. Look,
So you in the know.
I'm not
So
shaming
it ain't
nothing. I'm
behind
not
your back.
shaming nothing. I was just trying to understand when it's two men and then a woman in the house with like the poly thing. I'm just trying to figure out what do all y'all do together?
Lucy
Sounds like a
Lou
fucking
asked,
party to me.
Everything.
Lou asked, "Are you gonna have sex with the other man?"
Why is it me? I never said I would do it. I said I could see. Why y'all? What is wrong with perception?
I was not insinuating
No, I
you,
ain't saying. So I'm not saying you if you didn't. Like, that's what I'm just saying. How did that question even come from what I said when I never said me? I just said I could see it because I see these things going on. I don't see the difference in the two.
Well, since you can
But
see
I'm not doing that because
since you
that's
can
not
see
me.
it, maybe
I don't gotta be like that. I'm more of a man that can have two women in the house. I don't have to be no sidekick. I'm a franchise player. That's not what we do.
Right.
She might like him better.
She might like it better
Fuck
than
that.
you. One could be for sex, one could be for bills and rent and mortgage and the kids. I mean, I don't know, like
Everybody's
If
built
another nigga in
different,
my
man.
motherfucking
Like
crib,
you
that
know,
nigga paying everything.
and two. Listen, it's about what
what you say, Shay?
what you say, real.
If another that nigga paying everything.
They said
I
if
ain't
another
gonna,
nigga in my
I ain't gonna
crib, you
even
paying
question.
everything.
Nigga, I might quit my job, nigga. Shit.
Hey,
That's a lot.
it's about what you
Hell
agree
yeah.
to, man. Everything comes down to what y'all agree to and what y'all comfortable with, man. Every set of conditions for every relationship is different. Every set of conditions for every poly relationship is gonna be different, man. Everybody
So
got their wants,
everybody,
desires, they do's and don'ts. Everybody got their things they would rather have somebody else doing so they don't gotta do it. It's just about being comfortable with the fact that being in the know. I don't know. Some people just like being lied to. They comfortable with just finding out on the whim. Like, why not just be in the know? Why not know what's going on off top? So that way you ain't gotta guess and be like, I don't get it.
okay. Well, while we on the conversation, let me play my little horn. Yeah. Y'all see it, y'all hear it. Yeah.
Hey, when you hear
Okay,
the
so
horn,
let me
you know
play it
it's about to
again.
get serious.
Did it play? Hell no. Okay, that's okay. So let's get into this real quick, man. Since we own the whole like, things with three people. Okay. Let me Cupcake did the awesome job of uploading a nice video to the chat last week. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it was very interesting. I said, let me put this on the show, man, because I know Vaughn gonna have a real nice one about this one. So let me play the video for y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think, okay? All right. No.
Radical heart shift from that moment. I got in my word, under my word. I just completely changed as a person. And I realized that God loves me, that God has a purpose and plan for my life, that God chose me, that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Yeah. So he would call me out my name. It wouldn't bother me because I allowed God's voice to be louder than his. And when I was going through transition of him not coming home on the weekends, not being there, telling me I hate you, I'll never love you, I wish I never married you. Right. I knew that life and death is in the power of the tongue through the word of God. So I would say, you will love me one day. We will have a good marriage one day. And although he would go out for weekends, I would literally help him get ready to go meet a side chick by ironing his clothes and getting them ready for the night. And these are all things I was graced to do. I would not encourage anybody to do that unless you are graced by God to do this.
Okay. Now that is a pastor and his wife, and she clearly said, "Hey, that nigga tell me I don't like you, I hate you, I don't want to be married to you." But that's big. God's is stronger than his. And she gets him ready. She irons his clothes. She irons his socks. She irons his ascot or whatever she needs to do for him to go see his side bitch. Now, we don't know who the bitch is, but she does all that to get him prepared for the weekend to go see his side bitch. So that means he's spending a whole goddamn weekend over there, and you just at the house playing with your rose. Kissing your
And
rose.
wait, you forgot the most important part. She was
I can only narrow it down. Huh?
She was graced to do this. It was a pleasure.
She was graced. Correct. She was graced to do that. God told her to do this.
She was called.
Now, how is God telling you to do some stupid shit like this?
Okay, listen.
If you
I
get
don't mean to cut
married
nobody
with
off,
the vows,
but she's stupid. Okay,
if you get married with
I don't need
vows
no
under
dumb.
God,
I
and he
don't
wants
like
you
no
to be
dumb.
happy, and he wants you to be one with each
No,
other and all this, but
no,
now he telling you
no.
to, hey, iron his clothes and his
I
ascot and
don't
his
want no
fucking
dumb.
drawers to go meet
No,
this other hoe. Does that make
no.
any sense?
I don't
How do
need
y'all
no
feel about
dummy on
that
my
video?
team. No, I don't need no dummy on my team. You that motherfucking. No. That sounds like
Just so
some
y'all know,
dumbass shit.
that is a pastor of a mega church. That is not a
Mega.
small. That's a pastor of a mega church, lots of members, and so
They all stupid. Everybody
I'm
who go
going to
to
go
the
find
church,
me a church boy.
everybody,
Diva,
everybody.
Man, listen.
They
you
getting away
should
with
go
shit like that.
first. Diva,
Hey,
what you got? Diva, what you got to say? You should go, Diva. What you got to say?
I'm going to go get me a church nigga. I can get away with murder.
So
I'm going
to read some of the comments real quick, and then I'm going to let Prophet speak as soon as I read these comments. So I'm going to go right here. One of them says crazy as fuck. One of them says hell no, that shit started off bad. One of them says, because her ass was out herself. She told that night, she probably said, I think it's supposed to say she told that nigga bye, because I'm about to go have fun too. Someone else says, not trying to be funny. That shit is really sad because her self-esteem is really
That
low.
really is sad.
And he's taking advantage of that. And a lot of men do take advantage of women. Someone else says, no sense at all, unless she has something under her sleeve for the weekend. What do
We
you
not about to do that taking advantage bullshit. We not doing that, bitch.
You grown as hell.
At your big ass age, bitch, we not even about to play
You
that
grown
women
as
getting taken
hell
advantage
now.
of bullshit.
Thank you, Diva.
Girl,
I
bye.
appreciate that. We not
Bye,
doing
you ain't about to play
You
that.
know that
We not
just the
doing
way
that,
she was
bitch.
talking. You know that ain't. And he all sitting next to her. Yup, that's right. Yup.
Oh, that's my dummy. On my
I mean, it could be a
No,
little
for real.
Stockholm syndrome going on.
No, hey,
It
we
could
ain't
be a
giving
little-
them
That's
no.
dead wrong.
We ain't giving them no pass, man. We
So-
ain't giving them no pass. He weak. That's why he got a weak bitch.
Man, wait, hold on.
No,
man.
for real.
Okay,
Clock
so
that T.
This is where
Facts.
everybody got a right to their own opinion.
I'm a
I
strong
No.
believer of
I think
the
it's a
man,
couple few
woman standing
parallels
next to
at
him
play.
is gonna show who he really is. I'm a strong believer of that. Like,
And
I think-
always remember, before he's a man of God, he's a man.
Yeah, and that's
Period.
your weakness. He a weak
And
nigga.
that's a weak ass nigga.
That's
And
a
if I
weak
was in
ass
his church,
nigga,
I want to
and
go
she
to
a
his
weak,
church just to tell him how weak he is. And
and
look
he
at the
got a
first
weak
lady.
bitch.
Where's the side bitch? Hello, can
he
I?
weak than a motherfucker, man.
Everybody weak up in
And
this
the way
bitch.
that people play God on people is crazy. Work.
No, that's the sad part.
That's crazy.
Okay.
God ain't never told you to iron this man jeans to go with his side bitch.
And everybody in the motherfucking, and everybody in that motherfucking congregation is weak too. Shit.
It's a few parallels. It's quite a few parallels at play here. Okay. So one of the first things I thought about is everybody built differently, right? If you're a person who attracts attention, then you know that we just sometimes have those individuals who want to be with us so bad they will put up with anything. Right? Those people are out there. Now, a lot of us, or some of us, a percentage of us would not necessarily go for that because that's not where our values and standards and outlooks lie. At the same token, I cannot not, or I personally wouldn't not or judge somebody who did, because everybody doesn't have that element at play in their bag. So that's one parallel. Another one is, she, could suffer from Stockholm syndrome, which is, being a victim
Somebody
so
just
long.
posted that. Somebody
Which
just
is
posted
basically
that.
being a victim so long that you start to believe that it's your fault and you're supposed to be like this. You know what I'm saying? Now, I wouldn't necessarily say at that point she a victim because she convinced herself, but I will say it was definitely some abuse going on because she verbalized it and he agreed. So in that sense, I can see how that's some bitch ass shit. The parallel of religion being a part of this bothers me on so many levels because of my personal view of religion and how it's used nowadays, even from slavery. The shit is a brainwashing mechanism, bottom line. So I'm not shocked that she would use it in that fashion because that's exactly what it was built for.
Facts.
Another thing is, again, now we going correlating to the poly shit, right? If regardless of how many times this significant other go do whatever they gonna do, you not gonna leave them. What is you complaining for? You might as well come to an agreement to where that way, it's digestible. It's digestible because you stop living a lie. you know you're not gonna leave. You know you still gonna put up regardless. So as long as they meeting A, B, C, D, E, F criteria, and you getting what you tripping for? So in that aspect, I wasn't tripping on her because hey, you recognize who you is, what you gonna be on. I guess you used to this life, you like it, so you might as well do it like that to make your life happy. And that point, that's kind of self-awareness. Like, hey, it is what it is. So
Hey,
everybody's version of happiness and success and morals and values is different. Just because they different don't necessarily mean they bad, but we may not look at them as the same value, but necessarily that's just who you are. We all got to survive differently. So that's how I look at it.
So, Nat, can you show it again? Johnny just joined us, and I want him to see it, and so he can tell us what he thinks. Hi, Johnny. How you doing today?
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
What's going on, Johnny?
What up with it? What up with it?
So we're about to listen to this video, and you tell us what you think.
Back, Johnny.
Yeah, this is a segment of what's going on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if Chase gonna come back because I think he dropped it. Hold on. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is the what's going on segment. And hold on. Let me put him back real quick.
Bag, y'all.
Johnny, back.
Oh, no, you good
as fuck.
Okay. Here we go.
Radical heart shift from that moment. I got in my word, under my word. I just completely changed as a person. And I realized that God loves me, that God has a purpose and plan for my life, that God chose me, that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Yeah. So he would call me out my name. It wouldn't bother me because I allowed God's voice to be louder than his. And when I was going through transition of him not coming home on the weekends, not being there, telling me, I hate you, I'll never love you, I wish I never married you. Right. I knew that life and death is in the power of the tongue through the word of God. So I would say, you will love me one day. We will have a good marriage one day. And although he would go out for weekends, I would literally help him get ready to go meet a side chick by ironing his clothes and getting him ready for the night. And these are all things I was graced to do. I would not encourage anybody to do that unless you are graced by God to do this.
Okay, can I just say something? I want to ask that lady, did God say side chick? Did he really say side chick? Because I don't think God knows what a side chick is.
Johnny,
God does not know what a side chick is. Stop lying, bro. Stop lying. You're lying because you're so inferior with yourself, and you have such low self-esteem and lack of love for yourself. You're just making excuses and putting it under religion. That's all you're doing.
That's what a lot of religious people
God don't know what a side chick is.
As soon as they do something, the devil.
What you think, Johnny?
Like what?
Hey,
what are you talking about?
Hey,
you might as well be a religious goddamn ratchet. You ratchet in real life. That's ratchet activity, bitch. Like, hello? Are we not seeing what's going on for real? Like, you tell me that you ironing this funky ass nigga socks and sweatpants and shit. You iron in sweatpants, bitch. You doing a whole lot for him to go see this other bitch for a weekend?
The bitch said, eventually I knew he would love me.
You're delusional. You are delusional. Hey. I think that nigga, I don't know if he did some type of voodoo or some type of exorcism. I don't know.
Voodoo. No, that's just a dumb bitch. It's a lot of those.
What the fuck is wrong? I mean, come on now.
Like, a lot of
you
dumb
gotta
bitches
be in your early 50s.
Surprised.
Hey.
I mean, I know some dumb bitches out here. I definitely know some dumb bitches, but good Lord.
But she's beyond dumb.
That's beyond.
She's like on the road.
Exercising on it. Like she designed to be a real wife, man.
She's a
man, what that bitch was talking about, man, that's what they said in the book or whatever they say a book is like, man, shit, once you tie that knot, god damn it, through everything. Shit, that bitch through everything, man. Shit. But the funniest part of that shit was my nigga in the background, man. That nigga was funny.
He was shaking his head like a monkey. Said, "Oh man,
my nigga was like, he was like, yeah.
No, the Lord knew Jesus.
Yeah, she was already fucking for the weekend and shit. I was going to my business. Yeah, man.
Jesus knew I had a heart.
They fired, man.
I'm guessing nobody is on this panel that can see them doing this for their woman or their man, correct?
Popcorn player.
Nestle, what's your thoughts? Nestle, what you thinking? Y'all have no thoughts?
Man, that bitch gonna kill him.
Dumb. The bitch
She
is
gonna
dumb.
kill him. Yeah, she gonna kill him.
So
That bitch is
somebody
dumb.
said, is that
That's
bitch
all.
paying,
I
is
can
that
see
bitch
myself.
paying
I
all
don't
the
know.
bills?
It's really sad though. That's my point of view. It's
I'm
really
gonna
sad.
come
Like
right
to see
back.
a
My
woman
daughter
like that
calling
with
me.
like the amount
Okay,
of
Chase.
low self-esteem
Okay.
that she has is really sad.
Yeah.
It's really sad though. The fact that they're using that Bible like they've been doing for ages and ages and ages for all the wrong things. Not
Yeah.
only is he using himself and manipulating her, he using God. You all
Yeah.
ain't gonna tell me that ain't Satan. Ain't no way
Hell
hell.
yeah, man.
No way hell God gonna let you use him for some shit like that.
That
No,
nigga
not
ain't
at
got no
all.
Like,
neck space.
what the fuck?
That nigga ain't
Like,
had no
these
neck space
people
in this
going
shirt
to
or
hell.
nothing, man.
That's
That
all
shit
I'm
crazy.
saying, y'all. I'm done.
It's no
This
way
shit
that
get
God
more
said,
ridiculous
"Oh,
every day, dog.
go ahead and iron his clothes and go see his side chick." That don't even make any
No,
sense.
for
God don't
real.
even talk like
She
that.
didn't. The
He
Lord
would be
said,
gone
"My
for
child,
weekends and
iron his clothes to the T
And his
to the
socks.
gods."
hey man, that shit crazy though, man. Cause I was just thinking about that shit too. Like when my uncle was cheating on my auntie and shit. And
You a
like man,
snitch. Which one?
huh? What? No,
Yeah,
but no.
that's a hot ass mess.
I
That,
don't
right?
know if you
He
met
using all the ties for the weekend.
I don't know if you met. I don't know if you, but I mean, like
Yes.
they really black love though. Like she
That's
shot
wild.
that nigga in the head and they still together though.
That's some crazy shit. I don't want that.
Oh, he's
Your
scared to
uncle must have been
leave.
paying all the
He
bills.
ain't, he
I
ain't
just want to
leaving.
say that I personally think that it is very sad.
Yeah,
I think that the
I can do
world
it for that.
uses religion, and not just in this situation, but in a lot of situations, people use religions for their benefit.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that the church is a business, and I was
Mhm.
told that by someone. I used to be very close to church people, like the higher up people. And when I heard them say that the church is like a business, I was very turned off.
That's
Very,
all
very
it is.
off.
That's really all it is, to be
That's
honest.
all it is.
It is. And when you look at different things now,
It's a good business too. And know how to pay taxes.
So I
Just
gotta pay
me,
taxes.
just me
Not
said
only is it a business, it's a cult. I don't care what
it
nobody say.
is.
Y'all
It's
in
a
there
business.
drinking
And it's
fake
also
Yeah.
blood.
anything with a
Fake
group
Bible.
of people, anything with a group of people is a cult. Like, to be
Facts.
honest, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
just me said he found a broken broad, put a steering wheel in her back and crashed her silly ass.
It's an online court.
And he offered her some of the tithing money too. Yes, just me, I agree. See, the only ones I can read is the that I can put on the stage is the YouTube ones, but the Facebook ones,
Johnny Five,
Cupcake, you can
back,
read it.
back.
So Facebook, it says he found a broken board, putting a steering wheel in her back and crashed her silly ass. Another, he offered her some of the tithing money though.
I
You
bet
hear
he
that?
did. He ain't just over there for the free. I
Hey,
know
I
he
was
just
doing
over there for the
church
free.
though, man. Like when the people got when the church had to close down because they couldn't pay their rent. I was done with church then because that shit didn't make no fucking sense to me.
Yeah.
And that's very difficult. So since we're talking about what's going on, I know this probably can get very long, but I do want to know what y'all think about what's going on with Diddy. Have y'all seen any of the things here within like the last couple days? Did y'all see what happened today? Did y'all hear what happened?
No, what happened?
So today his daughters were in court. Well, they have been there. And one of the male escorts got on the stand and he gave graphic detail as to what he was instructed to do to Cassie, with Diddy sitting there and what Diddy was doing. The daughters got up out of the courtroom and walked out. They came back, but then they left again because the I guess like the descriptions of what's going on was a bit overwhelming for them. So what y'all think about that?
Diddy a nasty motherfucker.
I mean, shit. I'm pretty. If my
Blink twice.
age,
Blink twice.
I'm glad the girls did get up and walk out because I'm pretty sure they didn't expect their dad to be that nasty. But he's a nasty nigga. He's a very raunchy, nasty. Look, this is my thing. I don't give a damn what happened in his house with them party. When it comes to them kids, That's where I have a problem with trafficking kids, selling kids, exploiting kids, raping kids. No, y'all grown ass do what the hell y'all gonna do, but leave them kids the fuck out of it. That's all I'm saying.
So it's funny you say that, right? Because I have children, so I have a problem with that as well. But my question is this: a lot of the things that I've been hearing, like with the case, I'm gonna send you some videos so y'all can watch. But a lot of things I've been hearing are not things that he's charged with. Meaning they're talking about, for example, him hitting her, dragging her up the, off the elevator or whatever. He's not charged with domestic violence, but that's one of the things that they're really honing in on is the fact that he's abusive, blah, 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 blah. And so I think that it's going to be crazy how this all plays out because a lot of the things that they're mentioning are not things that he's charged with. So like you're mentioning 20 things, but he's not charged with any of those things. He's only charged with 5 different things. And so I think that it's going to be very, very interesting how this all plays out. I also believe that, there are some people who are in domestic violence situations. I'm not discrediting that either. But my question is, when do people decide to walk away? When do you be like, oh, this some freaky ass shit I ain't into? You never had a chance to walk away. You never had a chance to get up and run.
That's a long.
I don't think she did, man. All that motherfucking security, that bitch.
I mean, a motherfucker with power or money like that, it ain't that easy.
Yeah, you can't run from people with money like that.
If it wasn't easy for my broke ass ex, for me to go through it, I know that easy for her.
Yeah, that when you're an abuse victim like that, man, I can't speak for that because I've never been through that. Like, but I can't even imagine. Like, that's Puff Daddy, man. Like the power in the whole Illuminati. Like, look, that's probably really, really like draining anyway. Being Puff Daddy's bitch, because you already know what you around a nigga all the time. You know what that nasty nigga like, and I'm pretty sure he made you do something and watch it and everything else.
Take that.
And Cassie, a little something. She's a little something. Y'all saw how he dogged her in that hotel? That was probably the tip of the iceberg.
I would have never.
He probably was like, "Who gonna believe you? Ain't nobody gonna believe you."
Not her. But do you think that any of the people that he was involved with wanted to do it, or you think that everybody is a victim?
No, I don't think everybody's a victim.
I don't think everybody is a victim. I think some people went willingly.
Yeah.
So the problem with this is some of these people are half and half, and it's crazy to say that. To some ears that would be like, damn, it's crazy for him to say that. But at some point too, you have to be accountable for the situation you in and how much you appreciate your life over your desires. Again, it's a few parallels at play, but these people wanted a way to change their lives through their talents or their possibility of. And he preyed on that. And I can say he preyed on that because even outside of the sexual allegations, he has bad business practice that he's notorious for. You know what I'm saying? He has a track record of just negative shit that he's done with the people who's come up under his umbrella. You know what I'm saying? So at some point,
the girl group, right?
Huh?
Talk about the girl group with Danny D. Kane.
Ever since making the band, that nigga been fucked up. If you, that nigga been fucked up since he made you walk for that cheesecake.
Right, since all of them. Like when he did the making the band shit, I didn't watch that.
Go ahead, y'all.
When he did the making the band shit, that let me know that he was rubbing elbows with big hand white folks, because the shit that they doing ain't new. It might be new to some ears, but this shit ain't new. You know what I'm saying? And I can say this from a person who grew up in that environment. You know what I'm saying? And those aspirations. Like, I never signed with nobody because I seen it. Oh, listen, Locke's my favorite group. Okay, Locke's my favorite group. All right, and I seen what they went through with Diddy. That let me know, like, oh yeah, it's slow. When he did that making the band shit, so I'm just saying to answer the question, like, some of these people started off as victims, And then I guess at some point they was getting their desires fulfilled, so it was just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And at the point they, you know, they probably got fed up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's so many of them. It's hard for me to say 100% of y'all was a victim the whole way.
No, hell no. I don't believe that 100%. Hell no. I believe people just kept going back because of who he was, and then some of it, and because of, hey, they might have liked the shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, to each his own, man. Do them, but just keep the kids out of it, man. That's all I'm saying. Keep the damn kids out of it.
We have
And another thing with Tory Lanez today. Tory Lanez was stabbed multiple times, I do believe. 14 times. Tory Lanez he's in critical condition at the hospital in the ICU, stabbed 14 times. We don't know, anything beyond that, but yeah, prayers up for him, man, because that's fucked up, It's pretty fucked up.
That's horrible. Somebody, just me on Facebook said religion is man-made, which explains why they're so easily manipulated by man. God did not create Christianity.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. So I just think that video right there is just, it just shows, like, hey man, like the brainwashing thing is crazy. But to be brainwashed at 54, 50, I'm sorry. I don't know. It really don't have no age, I guess, but I just couldn't see myself. No, fuck, man. You told me what? You told me you ain't want to be with me, that you hate me. You don't want to be in this marriage. Like, damn, like, and then I'm getting you ready to go with your bitch. Oh, no. I'm sorry.
You don't even like her perfume. You
don't
even got no smile or nothing.
Just me, like he must don't like that.
In the house with the.
Like, damn, like,
why you wake up?
Does she be at the church on Sundays too? What's tea? What's tea?
Do you guys think that it's like something bigger going on? Because all of a sudden you hear about Bill Cosby, you hear about Diddy, you hear about all of these different people who we had no idea that
there's always something bigger going on, and they put these things in front of us to distract us to the big picture.
Yeah.
And I think too, the premise is we are more in a position to have multiple Black Wall Street simultaneously all over the world if we actually unify and do it. And that is what they are afraid of.
Yeah, they attack the
because
black
most of everything that they utilize to get up is shit we built for them. So if we stop making it for them and only make it for us and only shop with us and do for us.
Well, the veil is broken this year, y'all. So it's everything's gonna fall in place and be much better.
For sure.
The veil is broken. It's the year of the snake. Everything is gonna shed. Everything's coming to the light. It's the year of the 9. That shit is real. If y'all into numbers, I don't know if y'all into numbers or not.
I fuck with numerology.
I'm definitely into numbers. Definitely.
Me too.
And when
y'all know what I mean when I say it's the year of the snake. So y'all know, like, it is what it is. And I've seen so many what they call woke people now. I actually love it because everybody used to call me crazy for like the past 15 years or more. I used to always be the crazy friend talking all this crazy shit. Now everybody's talking it. I love it.
I really wasn't into well, let me not say I wasn't into it. I didn't pay attention. Until I got with my wife, because my wife, she's very into different things.
See, it be those type of people.
And so I kept seeing the very first time, I think I kept seeing the number 6. I kept seeing 666, and I thought it was demonic. And she was like,
"No, it's not." It's
she
6
said, "Look it up."
4 times, and that makes us our melanin. That's what makes our melanin.
Look it up. She said, "Stop always thinking that." And I'm like, "Why do I keep seeing it?" And then around
it was engraved in us as kids.
And then around my grandmother's birthday, I see 1026 a lot. That's her birthday, 1026. So a lot of times I see that number, and then it reminds me of her, but then it also reminds me to go look at the number. And then when I look at the number, I'm reminded of who I am and reminded to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm very into it. So yes.
Every time you see that number, just know it's her saying hi.
Yep.
I see my birthday every day. I'm like, hey, Grams, in my mind, and I just go on with my day.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, y'all. Yeah, that's our new that's our new little feature here segment of it's called What's Going On. So we talk about some current events, and then like I said, we're gonna have a little visual video for y'all every week. Okay, like that was a crazy one because I just couldn't believe that was real, but she was serious in a heart attack. So that's just that on that. So all right, y'all, let's get into it. I can't even hear my let's see, is it playing? Can y'all hear my little, there we go. It's all late today. Why is it so late? Goodness gracious.
You are so tickled with that damn horn.
I just love that horn.
I'm
Y'all know I
surprised you
love
know
that
where to
horn.
talk about some every time you get that horn.
Nestle, did you have a back in the day for us today?
Oh, y'all do not want no back in the day from me.
You sure?
I don't know what to talk about. I wasn't ready. I don't know.
Okay.
I got so many stories. You want to talk about that one time we put that bottle up that white boy ass?
Oh,
that's a crazy one, right?
And then he drank it.
No, we ain't gonna do that one. We ain't gonna do that one.
We're not gonna do it. Okay.
No, I'm
okay, y'all.
wait,
Y'all know
because-
y'all can always call us, man. Call us,
yeah,
text us, all that.
let's move to something else. I don't want to.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
all right.
People that call the police
Well,
on me the
all our
last 2
viewers.
days and stuff. I don't want to put myself in. I'm gonna wait.
No, y'all cool. All right, so we got the segment called Ask a Shipper, man. Y'all can add, y'all see them names up there.
Ask
y'all
a
can
shipper.
Ask any one of us, anything you like, the advice on anything you like, whatever. You can put it in the comments, whatever y'all want to do, okay? So that's gonna go on from now until 9. So we got about 32 minutes for that.
Radical heart shift.
Hold on, sorry, y'all. Made a mistake on that one. Didn't want to say that. Look, damn sure ain't want to show that again. All right, so we're gonna hit our rapid fire. All right, one of the best. We got rapid fire. All right, and when I mean rapid, we mean rapid. Okay, so when we do that, we gonna hit this little air horn right here, and make sure. I can't even hear the motherfucker, to be honest with you. I can't hear. All right, so I got 1 question and 5 histories, okay? No Mary Fucker Cheap this week. We'll resume that in a couple weeks, okay? All right, so would you let your opposite sex OnlyFans model best friend stay? Hold on, let me go. That was quick.
Huh?
Would you let your opposite sex OnlyFans model best friend stay in your home with your spouse for 30 days while their house gets remodeled?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And they have to work. I mean, they have to work, so you have to have a room for them for their OnlyFans content and things like that. You have to have their separate room and things like that with you and your spouse in the house. Just
yes.
Wait. Let me make sure I understand this. Will I let a woman that's an OnlyFans model come stay in the house with me and my woman?
Your best friend, yeah.
I thought it said your best friend.
Okay, my female best friend. Okay.
Yes.
Or your
come
male
stay in
best
the house
friend.
with my. Oh yeah, then yeah, that's my best friend.
Yeah, your opposite sex, yeah.
Now, if it's just an associate, that's kind of different. But as just a best friend, like I have a
best friend. Yeah.
So yes.
I'm not doing it.
Because 9 times out of 10, my spouse already
Let me explain to you why.
And she already laid down her foundation conditions and all that. That's my friend, though. I'm not smacking her. We already had this conversation about friends. I ain't smacking my friend, so.
Yeah, no, I think it was the whole. That's why I put OnlyFans model, because they have to create content. What if your husband or wife went in that room one day when they was like, oh, my shoes is in here. I got to get ready for work with my shoes.
You know what time?
And they made a mistake and went in there when they were creating content.
Why
I hope you have a finished basement.
Why would your ass go in there that time? Like,
why is it so important to get your shoes right here? You know all these shoes. Let's stop playing with me.
It's a guest room. Sometimes you put clothes or shoes that you don't wear in the guest room.
I don't know who my
You knew what time I was about to start filming,
or whatever she's
using. Put a sign on the door.
Content.
Do not disturb for 2 hours. Put a sign on the door.
And put whatever not yours on the outside of the door, so that way everybody can just grab it. They ain't gotta come in.
Okay, well, I ain't doing it because I've moved someone in before, and yeah, I just gotta say I ain't doing that shit no more.
Yeah.
Okay, my grandma always said, "Don't you ever move a
I
bitch in your
definitely had
house."
terrible
I don't give a
experiences.
fuck who it is. You don't move a bitch in your motherfucking
The
house.
family fucked my husband.
Yeah, I've never had to worry about that with my best friend. Probably touching my clothes. Other than that, no.
Yeah. Well, that's good,
Anybody
y'all.
else?
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so apparently my little shit ain't working here. I don't know why my air horn ain't working, but it's just stupid. It won't fucking work. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can't hear it.
We can hear it.
Oh, y'all can hear it. Yeah, that thing sucks. Okay, so we're gonna go to the history. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna go to these histories, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on. So which one goes in all their history? Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
Damn, bitch.
Jordan.
Yeah.
This that bullshit right here.
Sure.
This
Okay.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie.
Which one goes in all their
Even
history?
though James got like
As a
more
Cleveland
points,
fan, I have to
just
say
as much
Jordan.
points or more than him.
As
I
a
just feel
Cleveland
like
fan, I gotta
he
say Jordan.
like a
Jordan.
lot of
Is it an
players
echo?
just
I can't hear you. What you say?
You feel me?
I said as a Cleveland
I
fan, I
think that
gotta
might
say
be
Jordan.
Leslie's background. Is that
Okay.
it?
Okay. You said no. I said it was an echo. I couldn't hear what Vaughn was saying. I thought was you on two phones, Vaughn?
I bet
I
not
thought
be
you said
on
you was
two
on two phones.
phones.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you had another phone. My bad.
No,
Okay.
I ain't on two
What was you
phones.
saying?
I was saying I'm picking Jordan. I mean, I'm keeping LeBron, and I'm Jordan can go.
Keeping LeBron. Okay, me too. I'm keeping LeBron. Sorry. Keeping Brian.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
One nigga brung me a ring, and the other nigga the reason why we ain't had more rings.
No, for real.
I agree with y'all.
Keeping Brian. All right, let's go.
LeBron.
Who goes in all their history? Oh shit! Hold on, let me take this off. Sorry. Who goes in all their history? 106 in Park or Rap City, the basement?
Rap City for
Rap
me.
City. Got to go.
106
in Park.
I'm keeping 106 in
We
Park.
can do
I
without
love Free.
106. We could
Damn.
have kept
And AJ,
Rap
y'all
City
tripping.
in the basement. You made that up.
I'm keeping that love and basketball type shit.
I don't the 106 in Park.
I don't know, man. I always wanted to get in the booth and freestyle, man.
Man, all right, next.
All right,
Try
here
to
we go.
take Big Tig out. Hell no.
All right, which one goes in all their history? Big Lotto or Cardi B?
Big Lotto.
Lotto.
I love me some
Got to
Cardi.
go.
Big Lotto.
Lotto got to go.
Cardi.
I like her.
All right.
I'm gonna
She's
say
beautiful.
Lotto. I'm gonna say
I
Lotto.
just can't get jiggy with her music. She
We
just
go back. Yeah, we go.
Cardi act like a black. She act like
Boring.
a dark skinned bitch, man.
yeah, she's boring. Lotto is boring as fuck. She's boring. I
Yeah,
like Cardi.
me and Cardi got history. I ain't about to. Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Cardi.
Yeah, I like Cardi.
All right.
I'm
Next
keeping
one.
Lotto.
You keeping Lotto?
I'm definitely keeping
Lotto got to go.
We got 4 Cardis and 1 Lotto. Okay.
She's so fucking gorgeous.
Which one goes in all their history? Animaniacs or Looney Tunes?
Animaniacs.
I'm sorry, I'm keeping Animaniacs, man.
I don't know. I gotta keep Looney Tunes
to
because
learn
Tweety
that
are my
damn theme
favorite.
song, man.
I'm keeping Looney Tunes. I did like Looney Tunes.
Animaniacs.
It's gonna show y'all real age right here.
Favorite
Who's our pick?
cartoon, man.
Looney Tunes for me.
Okay.
And Bugs Bunny. Nobody can outsmart that man.
Yeah, that's my dude right there. I ain't gonna lie. I love me.
And the one Marshall
All right.
with Jordan.
Now this last one,
Who
y'all,
fucking
is
cartoon wear Jordan?
no, for real. This last one, y'all, is we all from Cleveland. We all from Cleveland, so this one gonna be a little interesting. Randall Park Ball or Miles Drive-In? Which one goes in all their history?
Ooh, that's not
I'm gonna have to say the drive-through gotta go. Randall, I can't do
I
that.
didn't go to neither one of these places. My spot was Tower City. I'm from Superior.
That's another one right there.
I'm gonna get rid of Miles because Randall was my shit. I ain't gonna hold.
Yeah, I'll keep Randall
with my headphones on.
I don't
Yeah.
do neither one, but I'll keep Randall. Yeah.
Randall.
Okay.
No, this not fair. No, it's not fair.
What the fuck is?
No,
See, this is really showing y'all age. 'Cause we over here like, what is this?
Fuck. I gotta,
Fuck is this?
I gotta
Boy.
choose the drive-in because I got more good memories at Randall. Like that Randall trip. What?
Man, Randall, I'm keeping Randall. Fuck that. You know how many
Go
motherfucking
out to
stores?
Randall Mall. All the cuties.
Yeah, that
was
wasn't
at
my
Randall.
first.
No, I did.
I did.
Hey, remember when they used to bring in they used to bring the Ringling Soul
My mom
Soul
used to
Circus and
take
shit?
me.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Man, hell,
Then they had
remember
put the
Jeepers?
Magic Johnson
Okay.
theater out there.
I don't know.
And
No,
then,
for real. How y'all gonna get rid of Randall? Jeepers was there, man. Come on.
I said I'm keeping Randall. I'm getting
Hey,
rid of
everybody that went to Kennedy worked in Jeepers, man. Oh, 99, yeah, 99-cent movie day. Remember that? Yeah,
Just
yeah, way
me
before
said
Magic
bring
Johnson.
Randall back. Bring Randall all day.
Yeah, way before Magic. Me and my dad used to remember Ponderosa when it was in there. Hey man, definitely showing my age.
I got a question. What would y'all, if we could bring something back? What would y'all bring back?
What you mean?
Like Ponderosa, or we was just talking about Randall, hometown buffet. If you could bring back one thing, what
Y'all
would
get rid of Golden Corral, funky ass. I don't like Golden Corral. I don't like buffets at all, though. The way motherfuckers be nasty and coughing and taste testing and shit.
not taste testing?
Yeah, I don't like. You know what I would bring back? You know what I would bring back?
Pagers.
We used to. This city used to be big on roller skating and fucking jump roping with the double dutching and shit.
Oh yes, bring double dutching.
That's the shit, like the little hand
Caramel.
games and shit.
Caramel corn.
That's the shit that I would bring.
Bring back kids going outside to fucking play, besides planting their fucking faces in the
Yeah, like that's
and
the
computers
like
and games all fucking.
that's the shit I bring back. Like I was gonna say Randall, and possibly though I was gonna say Randall because that's oh my god.
I remember
That nigga got a lot of holes at Randall.
Yeah, no, bring back roller.
We got a lot of holes
skate,
at Randall.
USA skate. We used to be. I was talking about skating was a thing. Like it used to be deep.
I bring back OJ Menswear.
Ooh,
Man, fuck that place.
Baker's was good too. Hey, Baker's.
I used to
I
go
got my
to
prom
Brooks
shoes out of
Brothers.
Baker's.
That was the one downtown.
You talking about OJ's on 105?
Good Taylor.
We have just me. She said you. I don't know if it's a she or a he, but it says, "Bro, you beat me to it." Roller
I
skating.
know what I bring back. I know for a fact what I bring back.
What would you bring
Right,
back?
you beat me to it. Roller blade. No, that's my brother. That's my brother.
Baby
Baby
fat girl,
fat?
I
Y'all
got
bringing back baby
pussycat boots. I got to wear the cat. Like I'm bringing baby fat back out this summer, y'all. So don't say I ain't tell y'all.
Hey, what was that one store that said the only one that could treat you right? What was the name of that store?
The only one that can treat you right.
Ain't no store ever had no fucking jangle like that.
I was just going to say that.
That was one of your cooties that said that shit.
No, serious.
Do you need a session? Do you need to talk? You okay? You need to talk? You need a session?
She needs a professional.
Who, me?
That sounded like
Yeah.
a hurt song. What the
No,
fuck? Who rest remembers that?
Yo, hey, what was y'all favorite fucking store in the mall, like versus in Randall Mall to Tower, like Nessie said, Tower City? What was your because Tower City's still the shit now.
Charlotte Russe, my favorite store.
I ain't gonna lie. I like this city blue, man.
I love Charlotte Russe. I love
like
Charlotte
the City
Russe.
Blue.
Charlotte
Hey,
Russe
remember
all
when
day.
City
And
Blue
Old
with
Navy.
hey, all them niggas had the Jabot jeans on, and we was like,
I love.
you
I'm
can
about
take
to
that
bring
tag
them
off
out
now
too.
anytime you like.
I'm just
And
telling
you
you
know
that.
what
I'm
I
gonna
They
bring
did.
them jeans back out. I swear to God.
What was the one with all
yellow one?
the fur coats? What was the one with all the fur coats in there and all the little old
Wilson.
school Yeah, all the leather and fur coats.
It's Wilson's, bitch.
What is it? Wilson's?
It's
That was,
Wilson's.
but It was one. It was one. What was it? Milano.
Oh, I ain't hip to that.
Remember Milano back in the, y'all don't remember. Damn, I'm really telling my age.
I'm about to say I'm still in my 30s.
Yeah, if it
That
ain't,
was one
if
of
it ain't
that was one of
Maggiano's, though, man,
the
I want to bring
stores
back
to
the
close
Turk
last.
Pump.
I should have put Marshalls and Gabriel's. Which one y'all?
You know what I would want to bring back? Remember how you used to go downtown in Higbee's? My grandma used to take me there all the time.
Man, hey man,
Love it.
Higbee's and motherfucking what was that on Euclid? That junky ass store,
Woolworth.
Woolworth.
Real hard about
Good
that.
Lord,
This is a 30-cent bag.
man,
Hey,
Woolworth was off
Beretta
the
jackets
chain.
and
man.
125
You can
gas.
find anything you like in that
I
motherfucker.
like
You can
Asian
find a pair
jackets.
of titties if you wanted to.
This bitch.
I like the FUBU too, though.
You
And
like
I
the
like
what?
the Fat Farm.
Oh, you know what?
Big
State
Q.
property, man. That
The
shit was my shit when I was in
big
high school,
Q.
man.
Y'all remember the Big Q?
The Big Q. Oh
The
yeah.
big
Hey, y'all
Q.
old as fuck.
The big
Yeah, that was like that furniture store that never
stands
looked
for
like it was
Candy
open.
quality home
store. Oh, the candy
Oh,
store that used to be where
right.
Foot
Okay, I
Locker
know
at.
that one.
Oh,
The
that used to be the
Big Q.
shit.
Oh. Hey, was
No,
that
I
bitch
miss
ever
Fudd
open, man?
Ruckers
Cause I
though.
swear,
Fudd
man,
Ruckers used to be
that
fire.
bitch used to look dusty as
You know what? When you traveling on the road, there are
Cause it was like on 55th somewhere, right?
She on her neck like that. Yo, the 90s was a hell of a fucking. I wish I could bring back. I never been to the Mouse. That's why I didn't get rid because I never been to it. I never been to any drive-through in my life.
Me neither.
My grandmother was very, very strict, yo.
I haven't.
Like very.
Remember
I've
James
never
up
been
there,
to a
she wanted
drive-through,
to
but
get us
everybody
some
like, ooh,
drive-through.
Miles drive-through. I'm like, I never been there.
In the station wagon? That's why I
Oh
like
my
ATL.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, y'all, I'm sorry there's no Mary fucking Chiefs this week, but hey, we gonna definitely continue that too. But the 90s was a time to be alive. I promise y'all that, bro. What was y'all favorite thing to wear? Was it Coogee? Was it Pele Pele? Was it Averex? I mean,
Melissa's, Reebok,
Melissa. I forgot about Melissa.
Jabos, Rockaware, G-Unit, Baby Fat,
Apple
Fuji,
bottoms with the jeans, the boots.
State property,
MCM. That shit back out.
academics.
And I wasn't going to school if I wasn't dressed to the gods. Swear to God, I wasn't
the
going.
baby mama shoes, they call them baby mama shoes and Reebok Classics. I kept me
Yes, we used to wear them back in the
Them
day,
bitches
or the
was-
all white forces. I still wear them to this day. I ain't no.
Y'all ever had a pair of Super Tims?
What the fuck are those?
The ones that go all the way to
That's
your
them
knees?
karate Tims.
What's them lugs?
It looked like you've been fucking walking in the sewer district and shit. Them bitches was warm than a bitch, though.
Yeah, you be looking like
The Tupac. Yeah, they was the Tupac.
them Tims. You look like the second.
He did
boss
wear
on
'em in
Mortal
juice.
Kombat.
I had one pair of Tims in my whole life, and they were pink.
Yeah, I
I'm not
remember
no
like I think my
skinny
prom,
shoes kind of
everybody
person.
had on Coogee dresses at my prom. Like everybody except for me. My grandmother. She was like,
Yeah, I had
I'm
the
not
Coogee
spending
outfit. I'm gonna bring that back. I'm
$99.
bringing all this
They
shit back.
said bring back apple bottoms, bring back jelly beans,
I'm bringing back the Coogee, the Jabos, and the Baby Fat.
Red Monkey. How about Red Monkeys?
Girl, that apple bottom coat you had for 2 years straight.
Hey, did any of y'all wear that Beyonce?
You had it. You're right.
Y'all ain't wear Wet Seal?
Yes.
Johnny,
That
what
was
you
my
say?
shit. Back when I was a size 6 or 7.
Did y'all
That
wear
was
that
my
Beyonce shit?
Yeah.
Ladies, y'all wore the Beyonce shit?
Please don't play with me. You talk about Darion. Yes.
Man, House of Darion. Yes, the earrings.
Yes, I paid $1,200 for my fucking Darion. I still got my Darion boots to this day. They still look good. Only wore them twice.
They had some cute ass baby between Kimora Lee Simmons and Beyonce. They had some cute ass shoes and accessories like bags and
silver and black tie boots?
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even play like that. I love
my
Darion.
chick got burnt
that
up.
bitch, so man, you think that shit be still worth some money, man?
I think it is.
Yeah, the
Like
baby
the,
fat.
it's like the clothes and all that shit.
No, for real, them Darion boots, I swear to God, they was $1,200 back then, like 10 years ago. I can imagine what they probably going for online now because they discontinued. They don't make them no more.
Man, it should be a souvenir shit, especially to the Beehive.
I'm happy you just said that. Yeah, I'm gonna go online. I need them coins.
Yeah, Beehive paid a half of that shit.
Yeah.
All right, so I got about 10 more minutes to call us with your questions and scenarios. If you like, 216-412-1537. We just talking shit for another 10 minutes. If anybody got anything they want to freestyle, anything they want to bring up, anything they want to say, go ahead. We got about 10 minutes left and we got some time. But we going to give y'all some time to call us in. We going until we hit that quote of the day with Miss Cupcake herself.
I'm ready when y'all are.
Hello. Yeah.
I was making sure, okay, nothing on the phone. Hell no.
No.
So, okay. We don't have no calls or texts this week. That's okay, y'all. We had a lot of comments.
Man, what's been on y'all mind this week?
Now, the only thing is I can't read I can only read the YouTube ones. Cupcake, you can read if it's anyone's on
Facebook,
Facebook.
the last Facebook we have is the Bring Back Champion Shoe Store, 2 for $85.
Oh, remember Mr. Mr. Alice, 2 for $20, 2 for $35. That nigga, that little thing on the TV used to be.
That was Mr. Alberts. That was
Mr.
Mr.
Alberts.
Mr. Allen's still open. I love Mr. Allen's. I will take my nigga to go shopping there any fucking day. I love Mr. Allen's.
Fuck that, man. I got a bad Mr. Allen story though, man. But I hated my real name because of that store, man.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Why? Mr. Allen's is lit.
No, I'm saying like I hated my real name because of that store, man.
Nigga, they got the Wilson Furs, all that shit.
Nigga see me in the street, they be like,
they got the red bottoms.
2 for 5, 2 for 20, 29, 2 for 50.
That's Mr. Alberts.
I hated that shit, man. I wanted to change my name. Bad as fuck.
The way he wiggled his head though when he said it though.
Hello,
yeah, like man, no, I forgot though, man.
So for 50.
No, but this was crazy though. I was in middle school, man.
Hey, y'all, listen. She got a call. She got a call that came in.
Okay. Okay, we got a did you want to ask the panel anything or did you just want to say some words? They listening.
Yes, I just want to say something. First of all, you said, wait, what was the topic first? I was just listening to it.
Oh, it's okay. The topic was, would you be in a poly relationship and why? Or why not?
First of all, I chimed in and said, hell no, I couldn't. Because I'll probably be this. Yeah, that bitch, like, she trying to
Okay.
Second of all, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like, why do you have to accommodate yourself with 2 women if you say you love one?
True. Yeah. So I'm guessing that you would not be in a poly relationship, correct?
No, I definitely tried that, and it's really not like a good thing because it's like, dang, you know, like somebody you might really love.
Mm-hmm.
Be showing somebody else more attention or doing certain things, and you're just there. I don't think that's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anybody want to piggyback off of that? Did you want to put your like your screen name or your name so we can know you are? Caller? No. We're just gonna do caller 1. Okay. Anybody want to piggyback off of that?
All right, at least you know who you are, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, different strokes for different folks, man. You know, I feel like I said before, man, a lot of people, you know, they greedy. You know, ain't nothing wrong with greed if you can find somebody to agree with it. Shit, it is what it is.
So you're pretty much greedy.
So she said you're pretty much greedy.
I mean, in certain instances, I am greedy, and I'm okay with that.
Okay. Okay, caller, anything else?
Nothing. You can put me off.
Okay. Thanks for calling, caller. Call. Make sure you tune into us in a couple weeks. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you for calling.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean,
Facebook comment, love sound hurt for real.
love sound.
She laughing to keep from crying on the high.
Man, what? Man, not on the high. Not on the high key.
Not on the high. Well, you know what, y'all?
I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go.
If I had to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, cause it means that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg.
Sweet darling,
Please don't leave me, girl.
and if I gotta plead,
Baby.
I'm a good background dancer. I can't sing.
Oh.
Oh man, y'all crazy. Okay, cool.
No sense of pride.
I missed the
I
everything.
gotta cry to keep you. I don't mind weeping if I
He
can
got the whole
keep
song.
this
He doing the whole song.
myself.
Okay.
Ain't too proud to admit. Hey, listen, hold on. Okay, we need a Phyllis. Your favorite black music documentary movie.
I get
Huh?
you know why I get an F? Because I just recently seen a movie with, I gotta think of the name of it. Give me 1 second. Harlem
I'm
Nights.
going with the Temptations.
Oh,
and
you
I'm
just
David
now
Ruffin.
seeing Harlem
Y'all the Temptations.
Nights?
And ain't nobody come
That
see
is
you.
a classic. You gonna shoot me in my pinky toe?
I just seen it. I never seen what's the lady name?
Delary?
No, I never seen that. I never seen a lot of movies.
Etta James. Oh, Cadillac Records?
Hello.
Oh, Beyonce played the fuck out of that role. Oh, I love my wait, so what's your favorite? So you said you disqualified because you still catching up. All right, I got you.
Dream Girls.
Dream Girls? Who said Dream Girls?
Camille.
Okay.
Temptations. I'm not gonna repeat myself again.
We have a couple questions from a specific texter here. What is all you guys' opinions on being in a relationship but your partner's family keeps inserting themselves? That's actually a good one. Okay.
Hated it.
I put it like this. Absolutely hated it for real. Your son or daughter is a grown person. Like, I know that you the moms. I know that you the aunties. I get that. Like, y'all, yeah, absolutely have her back no matter what. But stay in your damn lane. Stay in your damn lane, man. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing. He ain't beating her ass. He ain't doing no wrong. They just having a little issue. It's okay. Stay in your damn lane. Now,
I think we
if
hit
it's
on
some serious shit, then I'm gonna have to jump the fuck in. But other than that, come on.
We hit on this a little bit last week. It's hard when, it makes it easier when the family does like you, but when the family doesn't, it makes it harder. It does. It makes it harder and complicated.
And there was a second part saying, then how much disrespect would you put up with that family? None. 0.0000.
Time, none.
Because you're not supposed to be disrespecting me or your family. You're not supposed. That's not your role. Now, if it's some bullshit like, if he beating her ass or she beating his ass, if it's some physical shit, like, yeah, like y'all now 9 times out of 10 they probably gonna end up back with each other. But yeah, I'm hell yeah. If my son called me about this bitch beating him up, doing some crazy, and I'm trying to leave and she hold me hot, I'm going. It's gonna be a bad ordeal. Real bad ordeal. So I just don't think you should put up with any disrespect at all.
Comment: is nothing wrong for voicing valid concerns, but once it becomes overbearing, it begins to take on a disrespectful message, whether it's valid or not.
Yes, that's absolutely right. It's nothing wrong with voicing your concerns. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, y'all, you know, hey, I just want to say I've been there before. Let me just put my insight on something. Boom, and keep it moving. You ain't got to come every week and say it or every day and say it. No, just give your insight and keep it moving. Like, you ain't got to keep on keeping on. Like, you're doing too much. Like, chill.
I think y'all ain't looking at the bigger
and you
picture.
shouldn't have to put up with no disrespect at all.
That's cool, but I swear to God, a lot of people fail to realize that what be making these family members be so comfortable with even butting in your shit. A lot of people go back and they speak out of anger to their family or their friends. And then a person will look a certain way at them. And they don't understand why they're looking that way at them, because your partner or your friend or your sister or whoever it is going back speaking about you. When they're angry, they don't speak about the good shit. They only speak about the bad shit. So sometimes the family will look at you like that and only got bad things to say about you because people go back and run their mouth too much outside of their relationship in their home.
That is true. That's a good point. I've definitely been there too.
You definitely hit it on the
What
button.
make these family members that comfortable
Definitely hit
to
it on the
really
button.
want to be in our relationship? What are you saying to them? What is the conversation? Like, where does it start and where does it stop? Because they too comfortable. Clearly, somebody opened that door for them, and it wasn't you.
And
So,
at the end of the day, as that family member, while you're coming to me all the time about what she's doing, what he's doing, like, you're always coming to me about that, I'm gonna question you. What the fuck are you doing?
Facts.
Because I know I'm your auntie. I know I'm your sister. I know I'm your whatever. What are you doing? Because you're always coming to me about her.
But a lot of people won't
like,
question people like that. You know what I'm saying?
You see what I'm
we a
saying?
little bold. We a little different. So, but a
we're
lot of people
different.
won't do
Now,
that. They'll sit back and be a listening ear, just to have somebody on their team, on their side,
Correct.
just to listen to them and listen to their bullshit. You know,
Correct.
people like to get away with bullshit, and if they got,
some people never leave the nest. Some people are
Not
all like,
only
still,
that,
some people never leave the nest, and mama gonna come at every beck and call. Mama there, mama there, mama there, mama there.
Yeah.
Look, nothing wrong with mama being there, but baby, you gotta know when to fall back from your son, baby. You got you
I
gotta
also
know
think
it,
that we have to realize, people need to realize who they can talk to, who they can vent to. You have to have a person that you can vent to. You can't go venting to the whole family, because once you done got over whatever your spouse did, significant other did, y'all back lovey-dovey, that other person ain't forgave them. So you also gotta make sure that you have a safe place to, you know.
You better hope that person don't go to the rest of the family and say.
And that's why I don't get in relationship shit, because I've been to fell out with this motherfucker. And y'all be right back together. I don't do it. Correct. I don't need to put people in my relationship shit. I just don't
be
do
right
it.
back
I
together.
don't get involved.
Yep. That's why I don't get nope. Y'all be right back to fucking together, and I done wasted all this fucking baby.
Yes.
Then you mad at me because of what I had to say, because you knew it was gonna come true, and then now you well, you said it was gonna come true. Why would you say something like that? And he actually did go and suck that bitch hemorrhoid. Like, girl, I didn't know he was gonna suck her hemorrhoid like that.
Oh,
so at the end of the day, y'all know I didn't know, niggas do things to their side bitches that they don't do to their real, like, main bitches. And that should be weird-ish shit to me. Like, I'm sorry. You've been on her 4 seconds. But at the end of the day, we have come to the end.
You sure you don't need a session? You don't.
I think that we need a therapy session when we get off.
Like, you sure? You know what I'm saying?
I think we need to go in the meeting room.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to trigger you. You know what I'm
No, I'm good to go.
Man, this is wow. Bananas and pajamas are turning down the stairs. Okay. So
I can't hear the horn, but it's okay. All right, y'all. So we come to the end of the show, man. We come to the end of the show, and y'all always know what we got at the end of the show. We got the quote of the motherfucking day. Sponsored by Cupcake herself. Go ahead.
Hello. The cupcake of the day. The quote of the day: attract what you expect, reflect what you desire, become what you respect, mirror what you admire.
Okay. That was good. I like that.
Thank you.
yeah, that was fire.
Okay. I'm going to respect that double header later on. But okay, y'all. I am going to go ahead and entertain the rest of this night or whatever. But everybody, I'm going to go around the horn, let everybody know where they can find you at, let everybody know where they can subscribe to your channel, all that good shit. As y'all can see at the bottom, it's a ticker. Everybody's @ are down there. Okay, we got Vaughn, Nestle, Johnny Five, Cupcake. We also have Neil and Chase was our special guest today. So Vaughn, let them know where they can find you, bro.
Hey man, we appreciate y'all coming out. We always appreciate all the comments and the feedback, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. We got the Ships Podcast Facebook group too. Make sure y'all get in that. You know what I'm saying? We start posting the links on that as well. But depending on which moniker you got me up under, hold on.
Now hold on. I'll go. Hey, I'm Camille. Everybody knows I am Camille Carter. On all platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of that. Y'all.
Period. All right, Nestle.
My fault,
Where can they find you?
y'all. But yeah, though, so you can find when I'm under the moniker D Trench, y'all can find me at Game Changer Sports Talk. You know what I mean? When I'm not on here, on the social media side, you find me at Von Prez on Instagram or on Facebook. But you'll see me at Professor Intrigue on Twitter and TikTok and Snapchat and all that. You know, I'll be everywhere sometimes depending on what it's on. But we appreciate y'all for sure.
For sure, bro. Appreciate you. Nestle, where can they find you, boo?
He done?
Yeah, you done.
Okay.
Yo.
I'm just playing. But listen though. Anyway, but thank you guys so much for the support. We really appreciate that. You guys can find me on Instagram first. That's Diva Nestle 216. Gang gang. And Facebook, I go by Nestle Hope. And TikTok, I think it's Diva Nestle. I'm not sure, but Diva Nestle 216. Just type that in. You guys can find me.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep, I say yours. Yep. Because I see you on the on my friends list. So yep, I do know it's Diva Nestle 216.
Right, I'm gonna say it's Diva something, Nestle something 216. Type it in. I'm sure I'll pop up.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Johnny Five. Where can they find you, bro?
Shit, you can find me on ABC Nightly News, or you can find me.
Hey, he looked like a creep too. You can find me on ABC. You know.
Where he go? What the hell?
Y'all was talking about me. Nah, y'all was talking about me. Nah, you know what I'm saying?
Nat, before you
Work,
go,
man. After these messages, we'll be right back.
What you say, Cupcake?
I said, before you go, we have a comment. It says, definitely in support of y'all movement. I'm proud of y'all and I love it. Keep building, stay positive, and by all means, keep grinding. I'm here for it.
Gang, gang.
We do appreciate you. Hey, just me. We appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you.
Everybody, we appreciate that, man. For real, man. We appreciate y'all coming out and fucking with us and talking to us and calling in and all that, man. We really do, man. We gonna take a little break for next week. I got a whole bunch of crap I gotta do next week, and just a little mental health break, man. We gonna take that, man, and then we gonna come back that following week. So it's actually gonna be the end of this month, the last Monday of this month, and then we gonna have that $100 giveaway. You know what I'm saying, with the either the Cash App or the card, Amazon gift card, or yeah, we gonna have between those two. Oh, here comes Johnny Five. Hold on, Johnny Five. Here we go. Okay, so just reminder, next week we off, but that following week we gonna get it going right back like we never left. Okay, so like I said, everybody that was in the comments, in the calling and the texting, everybody, we appreciate y'all for coming, man. Make sure y'all meet us here. We not here next week, but that week after that, we keeping the ball rolling all up until we can't roll no more. Okay,
just so you know, that Monday I do believe is Memorial Day.
The last Monday in.
Yep.
Oh, the last Monday in this. That is right. Okay.
26. So okay. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, we can wear whatever.
So everybody's wearing all white, right?
We could do that. Let's wear all white.
So I'll see you guys in your all white.
Let's go, y'all. And
I might could pull something off. You know, I might could come crystal. You know, I might could, you know, depends.
White, not yellow, okay? White.
That's wow. I'm not colorblind. You know what I'm saying? I'm just seeing my spectrumization.
So that's the 26th.
I know my
May 26th.
and Roy's. You know what I'm saying?
And somebody said we should get up to receive donations as well. They'll definitely drop a few dollars to support. So I guess we'll work on that. We'll work on getting us you know, some people
Appreciate that.
give back to us as well.
Don't send the money to
Yeah,
me.
I'm about to go binge
we're
Ocean some shit.
we gonna get that going too. We gonna definitely start accepting donations. That's what's up. We appreciate that too. That's a good idea.
Did you tell everybody where they can find you?
All right, y'all. Well, y'all can find me on the Podcast Diva, and that's DIVAH. Okay, don't forget the H, because you forget the H, it's gonna pull up some little crazy girl that's looking crazy, and you ain't gonna like the picture that she got when it's the Sports Diva. Okay, so it's the Podcast Diva on YouTube. Everywhere else is the Sports Diva, and now don't forget the H, and that's on all other platforms: Facebook, Twitter, not YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. All of that. All right. So you can find me all of there, everywhere. YouTube is the biggest one. Instagram, the Sports Diva. YouTube, the Podcast Diva. All right. So we're going to see y'all on the 26th of May. That's not next Monday, but the Monday after that. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all like, share, and follow. And join our group, man. Make sure y'all join our group, the Ships Podcast group on Facebook. We in there. We in there. Trust me. We going to have some topics of the day up in there too. Okay. We start building on that. All right. All right, y'all. We love y'all. We're going to see y'all on the 26th of May.
Bye.
All white.
Be easy.
All right.